toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So UConn's offense will go on the attack first. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. UConn will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. So the Memphis Tigers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Thomas back to pass. The sure hands, it's Henry. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. On the option. The pitch. Tackled in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 on the heels of gaining 4 on the previous play. Now the play fake. Firing deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. UConn going back to work on offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Got a man. It's Watson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Wants to throw it. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. This time it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked it down so quickly. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fakes to grab.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. The throw. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Makes the grab on the left. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Here's a heat. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. They'll try the run. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. UConn will have to punt it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Corn. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Leaves it with the back. Jukes his way for more. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Looking for his man. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down. The Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Rides the back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The UConn offense goes back to work. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. Makes the catch. It's Watson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Watson. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Huskies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. The hand to the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play. UConn will have to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They've spun it a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Thomas looking to fire. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. Now this offense is back on the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover. Pick up the 1st. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Handoff to the single running back. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And this is going to be incomplete on third. UConn will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll leave it with him. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Rides the back on the option to give. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Thomas back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Hardy. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. Wants to throw again. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Touchdown, Tiger! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Utah is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 21 over New Mexico. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And on second and short, they'll send three receivers wide right. They'll run play action. Under fire. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. You've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Hauls it in. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Catch in the middle. It's Darnold. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Using his feet to buy time. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. UConn will have to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
UConn has it teed up to start this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Got the first down and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. UConn going back to work on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time, offensive.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out! Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Get the sack, getting the fumble.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll make the stop, but he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Might as well stick with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, The field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here's the handoff. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to find another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Thomas looking to fire. Floating away. He's going to run it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Got a little space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The option look. He'll toss it. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Spits it out to the back. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The UConn offense goes back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Gonna run it. It's Roach. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he picks up the 1st down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Grabbed over the middle. It's Watson. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. UConn quick to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. The inside handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Here comes the heat. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And it looks as if they're going to try field goal. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quick toss. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the option. He'll pitch it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Now they'll run it to the right here. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Memphis will be forced to punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. UConn going back to work on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on 2nd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just...
Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown, Huskies. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Utah is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 35 over New Mexico. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage and got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They go to the draw. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They'll run the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Give to the running back. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he piles his way to the 35. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on third down would make it easier. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UConn offense goes back to work. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
This UConn offense really has it going. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. On the run, it's Stewart. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside give. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Thomas back to pass. Got his man on the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Quick strike complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Lost to throw again. Finds the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. back to pass. He's got him along the sideline. Beautiful footwork for the first down. And after the pickup gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. Pocket breaking down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Quarterback on the keeper. He stopped right there, short of the first down, in this defense trying to preserve the lead. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.